Here's Carl Crawford now. Hit hard towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Standing in now, Alex Wood. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
To 2-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot. They got it. And now with 1 away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. 1 run scored. And not in time as the second run scored.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Corey Seager steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a liner caught by Cabrera out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You've got to freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Juan Lagares. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Man, and you talk about a tale of 2 starts. He gave up 6 runs the last time he took the mound. Here, nothing. He's been in total control here virtually from pitch one.
Yoenis Cespedes steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Out in front of it, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Utley is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Lucas Duda will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Addison Reed will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Adrian Gonzalez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Granderson's after it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something, even something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Reed's ready. Here's the 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Granderson is under it. 2 gone. And he's safe.
He's in there.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Yasiel Puig gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, Curtis Granderson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout attack as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
And you want to talk about being on top of your game? This is the first base runner that he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. He might not even remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Striding into the box, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On his way to pitch number 75. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Puig makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. As Drupal Cabrera will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Wood sets. 1-1 on its way. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. Utley is there. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Again, another look at Carl Crawford leading off when we return. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets nothing. And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Yanked into the stands, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Cespedes, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Alex Wood will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to short. Cabrera's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Digging in, Chase Utley. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Line to the right side, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball. On the show, Michael Conforto is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
David Wright will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball.
And a rarity for him right there. Just their third hit of the ball game. We're in the ninth inning. They've had the bats completely taken out of their hands so far.
Juan Lagares stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 6-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.